Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the stream. This is Roma versus Fiorentina at Fiorentina. As you can see, I'm wearing a Patriots jersey for the first time. Today is Sunday. Today is the first time that Roma and the Patriots play, so that I can watch kind of both of them at the same time and do a stream. So this is what we're doing right now. The lineups are pretty simple, pretty similar to how Roma started off last game, except Angelino is taking the place of Nikola Zalewski, and Mario Humarzo is taking over as that third defender. Fiorentina actually is playing with Eduardo Bove, who is a former Romanista. And Moise Kean, who is a former Juventus player. It'll be a very entertaining matchup, that's for sure. Both teams are fairly bad. Not the worst, but still, bottom 11. Roma's at least in the bottom 10 as of right now. I am kind of doing a double reaction. Patriots are currently playing, and they're... Holy moly. They are currently down by... Patriots are down by 5 points, going to be 6. And the way that they're playing right now, I don't think they're going to win. 3 minutes left. But that is there's no time to cry. We have Roma and Fiorentina playing, and they're going to kick off in just a couple seconds here. In other news... The podcast is going to start very soon, as you can see down at the scrolling thing at the bottom. There is a lot that's going into it. I'm trying to get some guests on it. Trying to schedule some guests to start off strong, kind of get it off to a good start. We have a throw in right now for Roma with Celik, and in the defensive. Celik is making a very sketchy back pass, but it's cleared by Svilar and out to Dovbyk. This is it's going to be a very entertaining matchup. David De Gea, the former Manchester United goalkeeper, is now playing for Fiorentina, and they look to be very, very skilled. He saves penalties. He saves a lot. There was a time in history where everyone thought that he could save the world. He could save something. I don't remember what the exact words were, but it's definitely going to be like with the finishing skill of Roma, with the saves of De Gea, it'll be a very interesting matchup, at least on that side. Roma cannot finish to save their Champions League hope. So it'll be... Dybala draws a foul. It'll be a very interesting matchup, at least on that side. Patriots have the ball. I'm doing a double stream because this is two of the teams that I care the most about. Patriots have the ball on the Jets 35. They try to go for 2. So it is still 22-7. I thought it was going to be 23-7, which would have made a 6-point game. Would have made the Patriots have to go for a field goal, a touchdown and a field goal. But we are not in that. In another game for football, there is the Titans and Lions, and that game is a blowout. Lions are winning 52-14. That is horrible. That's very embarrassing for that team. If you took the under, this is very confusing. My CBS Sports app is not updating me well enough as I'd like. But now we have Dybala tries to catch the goalkeeper out, and De Gea gets a good hand to it and collects. Almost was a decent strike. I mean, it was on goal, but it just wasn't enough. Not enough power behind it to really do anything. In case you missed earlier, which most likely is possible. the Derby dell'Italia was between between Inter and Juventus, which are two very big powerhouses. Pellegrini gets it in, and it's slapped away by De Gea, out to Celik. Roma's playing very attacking right now. I think it's very promising. I don't know why this isn't the starting lineup anyways. Angelini was not a center back as he's being played. Patriots seem to be throwing the ball just 2nd and 10. I don't think we're gonna win. But hopefully we can get a better result from this game. Yeah, so I thought Bove was on loan, and usually loanees can't play against their parent club. Isabella's gonna go play volleyball. She's at a Laker girl beach day, which is gonna be that's fun, I'm sure, for her. Patriots get a first down. Patriots are marching up the field. 12-yard gain. Looks to be very promising from the. I mean, not super promising, unfortunately, but you never know. You never know. Crazier things have happened with the Patriots. Dybala on the ball, getting pulled from behind, drawing a foul from number 6 of Fiorentina. Jacoby Brissett tries to get the ball down deep to Kendrick Bourne, is incomplete, and we are at 2nd and 10, 2.5, a little less than 2.5 to play in that game. I love the Patriots. I would argue that I love the Patriots a little bit more than I love Roma. Just because I devote more of my time watching them than I do to, hosting a stream or watching those. I mean, I do wake up early enough to watch all the Roma games when I can, and all that jazz. But nobody ever watches at 6 o'clock in the morning, any YouTube at least. Okay, 3rd and 9 for New England. Pizzilli tries to get a touch to the ball, but he just miscalculates, and now should be a throw-in for Roma, and it is. That's Andrea Colpani, who couldn't get to the ball. Pass from one of his center defenders. I like Mario Hermoso, but I really want to see Mats Hummels, because Mats Hummels is a Dortmund legend. Very, very talented, very skilled defender, and has not gotten any kind of love from Juric. Right now, Roma's playing very good defense, and we're in the 2-minute warning in the Patriot game, so that's good. 2-minute warning at the New England 43, so about 57 yards to go. Victor Dybala, finally in the attacking half. Now out to Mancini. Out to Celik. Gets it to Dybala, and Celik gets another touch at it. And I think right now it's very early, but the passing from Roma is already embarrassing. It's already horrible. There hasn't been. I mean, there's been some good, some bad, and I guess that's kind of what you get. I really hope both of my teams don't lose today, because going 0-2 on the day would be really, really sad. I was already 0-4 last week. I don't want to be 0-3 this week, and that's offside. It's going to be offside. No, it's not. Yeah, now I don't like how late these, all in the modern era, all the offsides are called way later. They're just letting play continue, which is not, it's fine until it gets to 2 or 3 minutes late, and then you raise your hand. Some of the things are very obvious, like that offside from Roma was blatant and obvious. Pizzilli playing good press defense. I think he's going to get a foul drawn out here, but advantage, I think, is being played. Now Dodo, who sends it, tries to get it across to Bove, who connects. Now to Keane, who gets a back heel. Keane gets the ball again, and he shoots. Oh my gosh! Well, that's lovely. Stupid freaking team. Oh, I forgot to do the first half again. Sorry. Already off to a rough start. Already off to a really bad start. 14 yards for the Patriots, and I don't. Who was the assist by? I think it was Beltran, but I don't want to give credit where credit's not due quite yet. Jeez. I'm going to say it's that. I really hope that this leads to the Juric's firing, because I don't think he's cut out to do such a big club like Roma. I really don't. I think it's I just don't. He's just not skilled enough. He just doesn't know how to do players of this caliber. So now Fiorentina are back on the attack, and it's the passing. It's when Roma goes to the air that they lose. That's what happens. So now Dodo with the ball. So right now Fiorentina is up to 16 points, which would put them in 6th place. No, actually they would go in 5th place because Lazio and Udinese have less goal contribution. My goodness. Jacoby Brissett's pass is incomplete. Lovely. So now ball's going up to Dybala. Oh, Pellegrini, sorry. Jeez. Pellegrini and Cristante both need to get sent to Serie B or China or send them to somewhere where they don't have to play this kind of football, because it's horrible. And now Jacoby Brissett makes another failed pass. Jeez. Now Dodo takes a shot. I think Roma has 0 shots so far, and Fiorentina already have 2. Freaking upset. It's so upsetting. Now, long ball to Dovbyk. He gets a little rough touch, but his touch is not good enough for the long balls. He's big. He's a brute. Wow. Great passing. Patriots are on the 30, get a gain of 34, and they're on the first and goal in New York 9 with a minute and a half left. Minute 29. I mean, I'll go 1-0 from either team. I'll go 1-1. I'm happy with 1-1. Just, jeez, getting 0-2 would be horrible. I don't know if it's. I don't know who has timeouts. I don't know what the deal is. Jets are out of timeouts. Patriots have 2 left, so they can afford to run the ball a couple times here, get as many yards as you can. Just as long as there's nothing. Oh my gosh. Fiorentina is destroying this defense. It's horrible. And now here comes. Jeez. So out to Beltran. Beltran sends it in, and it's Mancini just gets caught on the back. 2 yards for Ramondre Stevenson. I think they use a timeout here, or you just kill the clock a little bit. Kill the clock. Don't give Aaron Rodgers any kind of leeway. Wow. Nerves here. It's all bad. There's nothing really left to do for the Patriots. I mean, Patriots, you're in scoring zone. It's second and 7 to the end zone. You can make a miracle happen, but you can. Oh, Jacoby Brissett for another 2 yards. Pass it to Ramondre for another 2 yards. Gets out of bounds. Good. So they did kill the clock. So now we're at third and what? 5. Third and 5. Third and goal on the 5. Oh, Pizzilli just hits the wrong part of the foot. 5 yards to go. You have 3 downs. You basically have 2 more. You have 2 more plays. You have 2 more plays to get in the end zone. Jacoby Brissett short right for 4 yards. 3rd and 1. 3rd and goal on the 1 yard line for the Patriots. They're gonna get stuffed, right? They have to get stuffed. I mean, no Williams. No Quinnen Williams. He's out. He came out because of an injury. And now we have Dodo on the wing. Gets right past Angelino. And now it's Keane. Penalty. Holy. He's on loan. It's a bad challenge. It's horrible. 4th and goal on the 1. I just want to see just the Patriots win a game, please. Because Roma's not doing jack. Please, just get in the end zone. It's gonna be cleared. It's gonna be a Fiorentina penalty, and then 4th and goal. Please, for the love of everything in this world, do not get stuffed, Patriots. Because at this point, penalty given, and then please don't get me 0-2 on the day, please. That'd be horrible. We're still on 4th and goal for the Patriots. It's been like maybe a minute and a half, 2 minutes, and now comes the hell's this guy's name? Beltran to make it 2. And it's in. This will be the game that gets Juric fired. And for that, I think everybody's excited, but we don't know who's going to replace him because they're not bringing back De Rossi. There's no player right now that can take that over. I mean, at this point, I want to just go on to the NFL and just watch this last little play. But my phone's glitching out, and I guess I can't be streaming and watching at the same time. Jeez. Oh, I didn't even update it. Whoopsie. Shit. Damn. Wow. This is a really long break for this Patriots game. Oh my gosh, they did it. They scored. He broke the plane. Did the Patriots just win a game? Did the Patriots just win a game? Saidi Sao and somebody Thomas reported as eligible. Ramondre Stevenson up the middle for 1 yard, touchdown. Replay official reviewed the runner, broke the plane ruling, and the play was upheld. Ruling on the field stands, plus a field goal, plus the extra point. It is 23-22. Patriots at home, getting their second win. I got to back up because I'm going to yell. They're getting their second win. 2-point conversion attempt success. It's 25-22. So even if Aaron Rodgers somehow gets his old ass all the way down the field, they did it. Jacoby Brissett to Ramondre Stevenson for a 2-point conversion. Did we just win our second? Oh my gosh, 22 seconds left. Patriots kicking the ball off to Aaron Rodgers and the Jets, and they can do it. I mean, honestly, they really can. They can score a touchdown in 22 seconds, I think. Pizzili to Dybala. Oh my gosh, can you believe it? The Dybala just gets pickpocketed, and it's just Hermoso sniffs it out, and no freaking way. Wow. Patriots up and Roma down. Who would have guessed that both of my teams this year, both of my teams for the last, I don't know how long, have sucked true, pain. It's been pain. Roma used to be second, third in Serie A for my entire youth. And then the Patriots, Super Bowl, my entire youth. And now we got both teams in a rebuild era. It's horrible. And it's 2-0. It's 2-0. It's just... Now Kopani, and it's... Get. I just want to see the review. I want to see if I got the assist right. Let's see this. Kolpani on one touch, and it looked from our point of view like it went in, but it just went up to the outside of the net. Yeah, Beltran gets the assist here. That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted to see. I don't want to see anything else. I want to see over here. So, touchback for the New York Jets. 22 seconds left. 3-point game. Pats in the lead. This is going to be a crazy game. Oh, and that ball from... Can you imagine? Oh. I'm used to the Patriots getting, excuse my language, but they usually get dicked on. Now it's Roma getting dicked on. It's embarrassing. This whole situation is embarrassing. Patriots defense have 20 seconds to prove why we need to keep Gerard Mayo. Come on, man. No sweep against the Jets is great. 1 win, 1 loss. Aaron Rodgers' pass is incomplete. That kills a good 7 seconds. 15 seconds left on the clock. Aaron Rodgers is the Hail Mary guy. He did it a couple weeks ago on Thursday Night Football or Monday Night Football against the Bills. There's no reason to believe that he can't do that. Same thing here. So 15 seconds left. Patriots on defense. Roma on the attack now. Here's Pizzili. Celik has had a stinker today. And Mancini was offside, so he just didn't play. Now we're back in struggling to defend. Todo out to Keane. He gets pickpocketed, I think, by Indica. So now Roma can try and counter here, but now goes out to Celik, the man that committed the foul. Aaron Rodgers passed deep, 16 yards, and that is it. That's the final. The Patriots just won their second game. Woo! No more first overall pick. Wow. Well done, Patriots. Now Roma needs to mount a crazy comeback against a really good team. That's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. Okay, now I can focus all my attention. I'm sorry. Now I can focus all of my attention onto Roma and Fiorentina. Out to Keane, gets it to Bove. Give Bove. Oh my gosh, he almost got a 1-2. If he scores, he's gonna get beat or something, I'm sure. If he celebrates, he's getting met in the parking lot. Not by me, obviously. I'm in California, but by other people. He needs to get gone. He's not the guy for this level. He's just not. Switch out to Celik, and he's not going to be able to get it. Now it's Dybala. Cristante. Now it's back with Pizzilli, who sends it out to Mancini on the wing. Into Celik, sends it back to Mancini. Mancini with the cross in, and it's headed away. Mats Hummels needs to come in, man. I don't know why he's not on the bench, or why he's on the bench. I'm making some little tweaks here and there. My mom just texted me, we won. We won. 2-6. Let's see. Is there another team that's worse than the Patriots right now that would get the number 1 overall? I think it's Carolina. Yeah, Carolina's going to lose. So Carolina right now I think has the number 1 overall. And then I think we drop to 3rd. Because Cleveland might win here too. I want to see the standings. And the wild card. And then whoever's last place in both. So right now the Patriots hasn't been updated, but Titans could fall to 2-6, or they will fall to 2-6 today, and then the Panthers are 1-6 as well. They're going to be 1-7 today, unless they somehow win against the Denver Broncos. High boot, and it's a Roma free kick in the attacking half. Mario Hermoso draws a foul. Good job. It's lovely. So now we have a free kick, and it's Dybala to take it, sends it in, and it's made about halfway, and it's cleared away. I don't think Roma's had a single shot on goal today, which is horrible. It's embarrassing, is what it is. I think maybe I can lower the volume on this thing so I can talk a little louder. Hello? Maybe I can talk a little louder on like this. Oh my gosh! Now Beltran is on the counter attack. He's dispossessed by. Oh, Hermoso's got a touch on it, but it's sent in for Keane, and it's gathered by Svilar. Miko. So hopefully this podcast can be a little bit better. Getting some guests, getting my girlfriend Isabella to be on here. She is a part of the Laker Girls crew. Everybody say hi, hey. Fiorentina just they're way too dominant for this Roma team. I don't think that Juric will stay here for very much longer. I really hope he doesn't stay here for much longer because this is horrible. This kind of performance is what he did with Torino, and Torino had sorry to say this, Torino has a shit lineup compared to this. Torino is full of nobodies and no names. We have Paulo Dybala, Artem Dovbyk, and Mats Hummels, Mario Hermoso, big names, and we're still in 11th place right now. We might even drop to 12th for crying out loud. No, we're in 11th. Are you kidding me? And Chini tries to get it to. That's a stupid team. So yeah, Fiorentina is up in 5th place with their full 16, and they have a +9. So I think with one more. I didn't know. Atalanta had one more goal. That's my bad. Gotta edit the table. They are tied with Juve on total points, or on goals differential, but just a little behind on points. So honestly, if Fiorentina gets another 2 more goals, they could take over that 4th place. Because right now they're at Lazio's position in the Europa League. Dovbyk could be offside, but I mean, hopefully he's not as offside as Mbappe was. Goodness gracious. Draws a corner. I mean, there's nothing really to say at this point. It's just a masterclass by Palladino's Fiorentina, and it's just an absolute stinker from Roma so far. No creativity. I said yesterday, if you watched my Real Madrid, if you watched my El Clasico stream, I am very. I really hope that Roma at least fires him, hires an interim coach that takes us to maybe Europe. It's no easy feat, especially right now when you're so many points down. Already making changes? Are you kidding me? Angelino and Cristante off. Wow. First half hour, already 2 substitutions. That is horrible. Cristante off, and then Angelino also off. So Zalewski comes on, and Kone comes on in the place of those 2. Wow. I mean, it's more of an attacking group than the defensive one. And now counterattack with Fiorentina. If King can find the right pass, he could have had Dodo clear. And now they could just keep his. Jeez, already a half hour gone in this game, and there's nothing showing for Roma. It's truly been Fiorentina's game. This is not. It's no longer skill. It's just embarrassing. Roma's had more possession though, 66% possession. Wow. More passes from Roma, more free kicks. Just embarrassing. 2 shots from Roma, 7 from Fiorentina. This is not okay. This is not. He needs to leave. He needs to get fired. He's gone. If the He had 2 wins, and then since Since those 2 wins, haven't done anything. So it was a good, start to his coaching tenure, but since then, Ivan Juric has done absolutely nothing for Roma. More losses than wins, more losses than ties, I think. And now Dybala is trying to get it to. Dybala goes for a shot with his right foot. He's not right-footed. And now comes the counterattack. If Keane, they slow it down, he switches play. I think what Roma's biggest problem right now is too many passing. This is like Manchester City in 2013, whenever they had Sané and Aguero, which is probably a lot, probably even sooner than, even later than I say, but. Wow. Pellegrini switches it, and it's. This is the problem. Celik could have had one touch goal, and now it's. Too much passing, not enough shooting. Honestly, at this point, take 50 shots. Some of them may be off, but damn, 50 shots, you got to hit one. You're professionals. Spazili just missed the header, and Dovbyk was way ahead of the ball. He needs to leave. He can't be here anymore. He is a mid-table coach coaching a top-table team. This very well could be a Scudetto winning team. With the right coach, which De Rossi was off to a rough start, but damn, 4 games? Come on, you can't judge a season off of 4 games. I know I'm saying that and then asking for Juric to get fired, but it's just proven that he took Torino to a top 10. I think they were like 9th or 10th last season. But is that enough? Is that proven enough to you to say, you know what? Yeah, you're good. We want you. And I don't know what the freaking group are doing. I don't think they know what they're doing. I think if Roma was sold to a Saudi club or a Saudi organization, they would have maybe better success in spending a ton of money. Spending money on a coach. You signed De Rossi to 3 years and you canned him after 5 games? And I don't even know what it is. Like, you defended very well against an Inter side. You didn't take any shots against that Inter side. You didn't take nearly as many shots as possible for that against that team. That's currently, I think, in what are they? Wait for after this one. What is it? Come on. I think they're 3rd place, 2nd or 3rd place right now. Come on, man. Yeah, 2nd place. You barely lose after a 90-minute winner against the number 2 team in Serie A, and you're losing to the 9th place team. Are you kidding me? You lose to Elfsborg, but you tie against a great team like Athletic Bilbao. Come on. He's not serious. This is not a serious coach. Even if he signed him to a 1-year deal, it's too long. De Rossi's game was working. He would have played Hummels in the Europa League, but he didn't even get the chance. He was fired before the Europa League battle. Now Dovbyk takes the shot. I mean, he's the only one taking a shot at this point. Not enough. This is it's not good enough play. It isn't. This is not the style of play that wins you any kind of tournament. We haven't even started the Coppa Italia yet. Kone with a shot. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. His first goal of the season for Manu Kone. What a strike. That's a great ball. That's a great ball. It's a great hit. I mean, I can't even give him the goal because he's not even. He didn't start. Oh my goodness! Who got the assist? I think it's Hermoso. I think it's Hermoso with the. Ooh, no. All right, that's one back. That's one back. He needs to stay on the bench. Dumbass. I mean, it's a great strike, really. I mean, I don't even think if he wanted to, he could have saved that. I mean, he went full stretch, and it just was not enough. Jeez. Fucking Pete, man. Man, this is horrible. Bad defense. 3-1 is not stupid. Oh, well, man. I mean, wow. Just Hermosa didn't even see him on the backside. What are you playing? What are you playing defense for? Oh well. What's up, man? I'm Luca. Nice to see you. Thank you for being on. Appreciate it. Roma right now is doing terribly. Roma's and a yellow card for Roma already. 2 substitutions for Roma. One goal, 1 yellow card already to Gianluca Mancini. I think they're calling for a foul in the build-up. I don't think Roma's gonna get it. It's horrible, man. Roma's performing terribly. That's what happened to Roma. Roma is, frankly, they have a bad coach. It's a bad coach. He's a coach for a middle of the table team, not a top team, and this is what Roma, the Friedkin group, gets for keeping him on the books. Roma doesn't capitalize when they have the ball. Fiorentina is way more creative, and the defense is not as locked down as it used to be. So that's what's happening right now. Roma have the majority possession, and it's just on the counterattack that Roma's getting caught out. Roma can come back, but it's gonna be a really rough. I mean, especially given what they've done. Not enough goals being scored. Not enough creativity from the team. So it's going to be extremely difficult for them to come back. Not impossible, but they can do it. Dybala hits a strike and it gets straight into De Gea's hands, but I mean, that's the kind of thing that I think they need to do. They need to take way more shots. Like, draw a foul, just win the ball, and draw a foul. I mean, the penalty was horrible from Zeki Celik, and I think Angelino could have switched over to the other side, or Zalewski could have switched and taken off Celik because he's just not the kind of player that can handle that speed. Angelino is much faster, and Zalewski is much faster um, than Celik, and yet he's still playing. Roma win a throw in for in the defensive half. It's been embarrassing. It's been an embarrassing campaign so far. Firing the coach after 4 games and then losing to a no-name Swedish team. Like, they're probably very good Swedish side, but they did not perform that way in the Europa League. Should have been 5-0, but instead it's a 1-0 loss, and now here we are again, losing to Inter, now losing to Fiorentina. Back-to-back losses. I really hope the Croatian coach goes back to a middle-of-the-group team. Mancini pulls a foul. Maybe put in Hummels for Mancini because this is not okay. This is not okay. What's going on? I think right now the Friedkin group, the owners of Roma, are really thinking about what the future of the team will look like. I mean, their job is to buy the people that will give the team the best success. And as of right now, they've made multiple bad decisions, multiple mistakes, and it's been very embarrassing. I think that honestly, I'm not really sure what to expect left. Dybala loses the ball, gets pickpocketed. Now Bove's on the counterattack. Former Romanista takes a shot, and it's a very wide into the dirt, into the construction zone of the Fiorentina stadium. And if this was any other team, like not Roma, like if this was any other middle of the tier, like Monza or Empoli or Torino even or Udinese, if it was any other team, this would be a normal scoreline. The way that Fiorentina has been playing is that of a team that wins 3-1 against a good team, against a bad team. But against Roma, who's notorious for defense, has spent multi-millions of dollars on attack and only winning by 1 goal from your midfielder that's on loan, it's not enough. It's not enough. We're in the last 30 seconds of the half, and I don't know what else to do. Zalewski, too many moves, out to Kone. Sends it out to Celik, who's not been doing so hot so far. Celik with the cross. Oh my gosh. Goodness gracious. Pellegrini needs to come off, man. Dodo and Pellegrini are getting into it. Not enough. And I think we're going to go to the half here, so I'm going to get a head start. There it is. Oh man, sorry. I forgot to add my microphone on this thing. I'm talking to myself. I don't even think I'm talking to my microphone anymore, but it's okay. Anyway, this has been the first half. Thank you Paramount Plus for the assistance for streaming the game. In other news, we got 15 minutes, and it has been a very interesting half, to say the least. Disappointing for sure. Definitely not what anybody expected. I think this was supposed to be a much more even game, and we're getting 3-1. And I think partly to blame is, I think offense. The offensive players, the attackers, the striker has to take some responsibility. Dybala he's doing everything he can, but it's not enough because he's losing the ball. He's dribbling too much. Pellegrini needs to come off at the half. I truly think that Pellegrini needs to leave. He's not performing well enough. It's just a fact. He's not doing enough. I want Roma to win. Yeah, man. Me too. I like Roma. I'm with Roma. I do Roma streams, so it's. So I mean, I do these pretty often. Not as often as I'd like, but I still perform. I follow. Let's take a look at the Twitter feed from Lupo AS Roma. He's pretty funny. He's got Daniele De Rossi as his, wall and his profile pic. So the last couple things have been, I'm actually convinced I can make a squad with strictly Roma Twitter, and we can legitimately have a chance to win against Roma in a match. We might lose 9 out of 10, but we would win one of them, I can promise you. And I believe that's true. I am from California. I love California. Not really, but yeah, Pellegrini embarrassing himself in the club with his fake tough guy act. It is very true. Pellegrini has been mistake after mistake after mistake. Mancini's been pretty poor in performance. No Lefebvre, no Baldanzi is a point that the penalty should not have been. I don't think Bove would have got there. I don't think Bove would have gotten into the. He would have gotten into the touchline. He shouldn't have done that. India. Nice. What part of India? Yeah. This. All this Roma Twitter is all it's truly. It really is showing what the I honestly think that some of the Twitter pages I read India, so I think some of the Twitter players, people that tweet about the Twitter posts, I think they have a lot of valuable information that I think the freaking group should really consider. Yeah, right now it's been who's going to win in politics in the USA, man. I have no idea. That's really I don't know about Trump. I don't know about Harris. I think it's a toss up. I have very competing views with everybody, and I like to remain neutral. But thanks for the input. Let's see. I don't like to hear what the announcers have to say because I can't stand their voices. Number one, Poppy Miller, nothing against you. Matteo, nothing against you guys as people, but it very clearly is that you don't like Roma, and I don't want to hear what you have to say. Earlier today there was the uh, Chandigarh City. Okay, cool. I don't know what state that's in, but right on, man. I mean, what time is it there? Damn. I mean, let's see. Where never been in India. Never been in India. Um, Northern. Uh, Shared capital of Punjab and Haryana. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but yeah. I know a couple of Punjabi, so it's cool. I I really hope to see in this next half a lot of changes. I want to see at least 2 more substitutions. Pellegrini needs to come off for Baldanzi, and I think Celik needs to come off for Hummels, or maybe Mancini for Hummels. Just both of them have been playing pretty poorly. Hummels is not a winger, but I think you can move somebody onto the side. Let's check the lineup. Who we got? I think you could put Pazili out on the wing and kind of make him as an inverted winger, and then sub out Mancini for Hummels. Get him his first start or his first appearance for the club since signing, and or maybe have Dybala out on the wing, just not as a maybe change up the lineup, maybe change up the formation. So one thing that I would recommend is you go into a Real Madrid fan. I like Real Madrid too. I did a stream yesterday of the Clásico. Very embarrassing from Madrid too. It's basically the same game, but with significantly less meaning. I think. For Roma, this is not as much of a. Yes, I watched it. Very good. I mean, I think Mbappe was the worst player on the team for Madrid yesterday. I think if you get caught out 7-8 times by an offside trap, you can't be considered the best in the world. That's my opinion, but let's see. We're about to come back here in a little bit. So really quickly, I want to give a little bit of input on how I think the next lineup should be. I think you go Dovbyk here, Dybala there. You have Kone, and then you have maybe we have Pizili here. Indica. I think we go to a back 4 at this moment because you're getting beat. I mean, basically like Madrid yesterday. The defense was not as locked down as usual, but I mean, it wasn't really the counter. I think it was it the counter attack that they. I think it was a masterclass by Lewandowski, but you know it could have been even worse. Imagine if it could have been 4 goals, a hat trick for Leva, and yeah, it could have been so much worse. But in terms of this game, I think you need to go to a back 3. I think you go Celik out on the wing or as like a defensive. You have Indica, Hummels, and then Hermoso on one side, Celik on the other. You switch out Mancini, and then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many am I missing? You have Dovbyk, you have Dybala, then you have Pizili, and then who else is in? Hope Madrid will do better in reverse fixture. I hope so too, but away at Barcelona is not going to be an easy feat. I mean, even I don't know how, but being at home in the Bernabeu is somehow more difficult. You could do Zalewski as a midfielder, and then Kone and Pizili kind of split off in that. So you could do Kone here and then Pizili here, and kind of do a 4-4-2. So this is my my assumption for what I think they should do. On this side, you keep Hermoso out as the right back, left back, left back, and then you go Indica and then Hummels. You switch out Gianluca Mancini. You take him out. He's already on a yellow card. He's performing poorly. You put in Hummels for his first appearance for the club. Then you keep Celik on the pitch. Why you're watching is so less. I don't know what that means. Sorry, man. And then kind of Pizzili out on the side. Zalewski over here. Kone and who else did I say to come in? I mean, maybe Baldanzi. Baldanzi can come in and he can play kind of as a, yeah. I'm gonna change it up also again. So a 4-3-3 is, I think, how Roma should come back in a lineup. 4-3, and then 4-3-2-1, kind of the Christmas tree lineup. Are you a new streamer? Yeah, I mean, I've been doing this for like little less than a year. I just have fun, you know. I like soccer. I like football. So wanted to. Yeah, you're right. Only you're watching me. Usually my girlfriend watches, but she's at a beach day with her teammates. So this is how we think Roma should line up. I think they should go Celik or Hermoso, Indica, Hummels, and Celik, and then Kone, Pizzili, and Zalewski, kind of as the midfield trio. And then Dybala, Baldanzi with Dovbyk as a dedicated striker, which honestly, he hasn't been doing so well in Serie A, which kind of, do I watch cricket? No, I want to watch cricket, but I don't really get it as often in the States. It's not as televised. But I've learned a little bit of cricket. I learned a little bit about cricket. I don't know any players, but I can say that compared to most Americans, I know more about how to play cricket than the average. Scoring is still something I'm learning. But I mean the basics are pretty simple, right? I mean you have the sticks here, and then you just so like this is how cricket is, right? You bowl from this side, and then you bowl from the middle, and then your batter's here. Then you just have the other batter on the opposite side. And you just run back and forth, right? I don't really know what happens when you get outside the circle. Like in the U.S. we call that a home run, but I don't think that counts as the same. And for us, it's only 1 point. For cricket, I'm not sure. But I really entertained by cricket. I like it. USA playing with Nepal right now. Really? Cool. Who do you think is going to win that game? Who do you think is going to win that? How do you call it? Is it a match? I'm still learning. I'm trying to learn the lingo, but I'm uneducated when it comes to cricket. Again, I know very minimum, but at least I think I know more than the average American. But let's see. We have, the first inning. Is that really how we call it? I mean, I don't. Reading the numbers, I don't really know what 69-1 and then Nepal is 286. I think it looks like Nepal is cleaning house, but the U.S. is up at bat. Again, I'm using American lingo because I know. That's just what I know. It's baseball. Or not. I know it's not baseball. But like the closest comparable sport is baseball in the U.S. And we're having our finals right now. Oh, the U.S. is 70-1. I don't know what that means, but Nepal's on a multiple game lose streak, at least 5. They're not in form, but USA's 4 wins, 1 loss. The one loss coming recently. currently in second place in whatever this is. Let's see the standings. Yeah, Canada's number 1 right now. I mean, obviously they're not in the Oh, Tommaso Baldanzi comes on. Yes, back at Roma. Back at Roma, we got Tommaso Baldanzi coming on for who? Who's he come on for? I really appreciate cricket. It's one of the most, if not the most popular sport in the world. So I try to know a little bit more about the game. But we are back in the second half. There has been a change for Roma. Think about it right now. They had 204 runs to win, and the run is back and forth, right? Great work in cricket. Yeah, they're second place, just under Canada. Let's see. Who comes? So Baldanzi does come on for Mancini. So that is a substitution, at least on that. So Mancini's night is done, and it will be Baldanzi. I think Zalewski's going to drop. So already, that's one change that I predicted. Maybe not the exact one, but that's already an improvement, I believe. Pellegrini needs to come off. I think Pellegrini needs to come off. Go Roma, go. Right, bro. Dovbyk has had maybe 1 shot, 2 shots. Need 1 goal in just 5 minutes. Is this cricket or is this Roma? Still, again, learning the lingo. No, not a foul. Not Jollof. Kolpani with the foul. Yeah, I don't really know that much about cricket, but goal I feel like it's a soccer word. It's a football word. So yeah, man. In football, I don't know why. I don't know how India is not at more tournaments, man. It's a shame. Roma goal, yes, Roma goal. So, Cristante gets a foul. There's probably a mic difference. There was probably a microphone difference when I went to the half. So Beltran does good to shield the ball, but now it's Indian football. Just a shame. I know, man. I don't know why they're. I don't know. I don't know how. I don't know why. I mean, you guys have like one of the leading scorers in the world, I think, right? I don't remember his name, but there's an Indian guy that's like the leading scorer in goals in the entire world. What is he on? Like he's almost like what is that? Like 900, 800? I don't remember his name, but he's. So they are going into a back 4, Roma. It's exactly what I said. But Pellegrini's still on, which. Yeah, Zalewski drops into the back 4 as opposed to subbing in Hummels, and wow, who the hell got dismantled like that? Pellegrini wins the ball back though, and it's 4v3, and he goes for the. Oh my gosh! Yeah, I know treachery. Yeah. O'Neal. Sorry, I'm a little illiterate. I don't know how to read. So Roma throw in. Does Chetri play in the Indian League? Because bad passing. Jeez. Dodo with a great movement for Fiorentina. Come on, Roma. Come on, Roma. I think one of the biggest problems for the way that Juric plays is that he expects Dovbyk, the striker, to hold up for ever because the players are not yellow card for Pizzilli. Great. My girlfriend just killed it in beach volleyball with her teammates. She works with the Los Angeles Lakers, which is pretty cool. The basketball team, yeah. Zaleski draws a corner. Is it a corner or throw? It's a throw in. Cross in, and it's just nobody's there. It's cleared away, and now there's the counterattack. Oh, Indica wins over Keane for a foul. It's a very questionable call, but I mean the fans of the of Fiorentina are not very happy. But Dovbyk is just getting dispossessed and dispossessed. Wow. And now the counterattack is on for Fiorentina. Motherfucker. Wow. Wow. Sociedad match? What about Sociedad? What did they do? What does Sociedad do? Oh, it's 2-0 for Osasuna. Budimir and Torro score for Barentejea is at a 7.1 rating right now, and it's not looking too good for Sociedad, man. But this is more embarrassing, personally, because now Fiorentina are tied with Atalanta for 4th place. I don't even want to watch this game anymore. Goodness gracious. 4-1. Yeah, man. The day my American football team wins is the day my Italian football team loses. It's perfect. There is no other way to say it than this is a garbage team being coached. This is a good team being coached by a garbage coach. This is embarrassing is what this is. And it could be 5 right now. Keane's on the ball. Minchia. You got to strike on goal, but it's good save by Svilar. Yellow card coming out for Beltran. Is it a yellow card? Or is it just a foul? And now Richardson's coming in for somebody. Who's he coming in for? For Cataldi. Cataldi comes off for Richardson. I mean, if this doesn't tell the owners of Roma to sell the club or do something different, I don't know what will. I mean, this is just, it's embarrassing. I mean, you're seeing it the same as I mean, you're seeing the score. You're not even seeing the game. I mean, you might be watching the game. I don't know. I'm just assuming. But this is horrible. This is about as embarrassing as the Empoli loss. And that's what led to De Rossi getting fired. And if this does not lead to Juric getting fired and maybe hiring a higher quality coach, like, I don't even know, is Antonio Conte still with Napoli? I don't think so. Jeez, too many moves. And now the counterattack is back on Kone for a yellow card. Fixing match. I wish it was fixing match. Because that way it wouldn't look... Is it Yasir or Yasser? Hermoso. Hermoso, I think, played Kane onside. Nope, offside. If it were fixing, Roma wouldn't look this shit. There would be less referees. There would be more referee interference. This is just a Roma disaster class. That's what it is. They're playing like rubbish. They're playing horribly. There's no other way to put it. I want to see what Lupo is saying right now, because he's somebody I love watching him on. Hang on. Match fixing. If only it were that simple, man. If it were match fixing, If it were match fixing, it would look significantly better, at least from Roma's play. Like, at this point, there's been no shots. You can't fix a match where you don't take a hit, right? Don't even have to fix it. It's just nothing's going on, so there's nothing happening. Let's see. What was he doing? I don't remember exactly what I was doing, but this is just. Oh right, I was looking at Lupo. Sell Dybala, sell Pellegrini, sell Mancini, release Celik, release Zalewski, release Hermoso, fire Juric. I don't know what's more of a disgrace. Selling Bove, keeping Brian and Pellegrini, firing De Rossi after 4 matches, benching Kone, Lefebvre, Baldanzi. It's embarrassing. This has been an embarrassing display of Roma. Nobody's there. Jeez, and now Fiorentina can just keep possession for the next half hour. I mean, I would too. For the next 30 minutes, I would stop. Advantage being played, and now the foul comes out. And a card for Hermoso. Wow, wow, wow. It's 2:30 a.m. I'm sorry you have to be up, dude. Honestly, if I were you, I would have slept at 2-1. At 3-1 I would have been asleep. It's horrible. Dybala, keep playing, bro. Yellow card comes out. That's something. Ranieri. The captain for Fiorentina gets a yellow card, but it's not enough, man. This is horrible. I completely agree with you. You should not have to be awake to watch this club that has a lot of talent and a lot of skill. Well, at least there's a foul. Couldn't cut the lead down from 3-2 if it's... No, but it's going to be Pellegrini. Oh, it's made for a left footer, but somehow I feel Pellegrini's going to take it, and it's going to be awful. Pizzilli draws a foul from Richardson, so... If Roma somehow make a comeback in the next 30 minutes, I think there's still going to be calls for Juric to get fired. At this point, we need to hire back De Rossi and start anew. It's going to be him. Tell me it's not going to be Pellegrini. Sell Pellegrini. Sell him to some Serie B club. Let him blossom somewhere else, because right now he's performing like ass. I think it's going to be Dybala. It is Dybala, and it's... Oh, it hits the post. Oh, my gosh. I think De Gea had a hand to it. It is. It was a good save by De Gea. It's a great save by De Gea. I mean, I can't even be mad at that. That's just great goalkeeping. Dybala we can sell to Saudi Arabia, get a good, multiple $1 million for him, maybe hire a good, decent, competent coach, and now the counterattack is on for Fiorentina. Hermoso sniffs it out and gets a head away, but now it's Baldanzi. Oh my gosh, given away. Oh my. Honestly, at this point, I hope it gets to 6. I hope it gets to 6-1. Just to show everybody that Ivan Juric, the coach, should not be the coach anymore. He needs to go, and there needs to be a rehiring of Daniele De Rossi. I think he's an agent right now, but he needs to come back. Because there's no passion here. Juric has no passion, he doesn't care. He doesn't care about the club, it shows. He's a Torino plant. Maybe you're right. It could be match fixing by Juric to drop down Roma and let Torino take up for top. Or take any of the past teams that Juric has played for over to the next level and drop down a team like Roma. Because this is horrible. This is so embarrassing. This would never have happened. This would never have happened. It happened against Empoli, but just starting out, we got these new players. Second game of the season, it's hard, It's not easy. But when you have this much time, these many games with the players that, you didn't buy, but who would you want? Who would they rather have? Who would Juric rather have? Who else does he need? He got rid of Bove. I mean, maybe not him directly, but Bove was gone. Bove has now scored and have an assist against his former team, his parent club. This is fixing. You're right. It is fixing. It's match fixing at its finest. It's Ivan Juric. I mean, I can't even, you can't stand by and watch the team that you love, that you have the passion for. Millions of people around the world, that enjoy watching this team lose 4-1 to a team that's in 9th place, that's now moving up to 6th. Come on, 5th? 4th now, actually, because they have more goals. 4th, I think. They're now in 4th place. No. Draw a foul. He's gone. He's gone. Mario Hermoso's gone. He's sent off. Are you Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Wow. Yeah, he's gone. He's got to be gone at this point. Wow.
Winning the penalty to make it 2-0, setting up Fiorentina's third. He's put his pass behind him tonight, and he has come here and really hurt his parent club. Roma also looking to their bench. Sotil on with
Oh, finally Mats Hummels makes his debut. Goodness gracious. It's about damn time. Are you kidding me? Wow. Now he comes. For crying out loud. Are you serious? Cataldi came off, right? How many did I miss? For crying out. Oh, Bove comes off. Wow. So at least Bove's, at least Hummels is getting a play. Cause this cannot be. But this is the game you play him on when they're losing? No, he's a player that it's in. He's a very successful player. He's very talented. And this is an absolute stinking game. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Beltran comes off. And Bove. Wow. Absolute disaster. An absolute disaster. This is like a clusterfuck of mistakes. Sorry, I don't like cursing. I don't like using foul language, but this is a clusterfuck of mistakes. This is horrible. I don't think I've ever seen this team play this bad. I've never seen a team play this bad. So we have a corner right now for Roma. And a strike comes in, but it's blocked. And now in a second, oh my gosh, offside because Dovbyk got hit straight in the dome piece. There it is. My freaking goodness. I don't know who took the shot. Here's a follow-up. Yeah, you guys. Oh, there's a cat on the pitch. I mean, that's about as well as Roma's playing right now. So now Fiorentina on the attack. Still 20 minutes to play. Down a man 4-1. Are you kidding me? I better see a tweet later today that says we have parted ways with Ivan Juric. Goodness gracious. Fire him immediately. Adli swipes out to the side. I don't know who this is. Jeez. Svilar comes with a save. Are you kidding me? A save. No. Okay. One more goal. Fiorentina takes over fourth. Wow. And then we got to play on Thursday. Roma has to play on Thursday against who? I hope nobody freaking big, because this is going to be... After this, it's going to be absolute disaster.
Down and gone in. Could well be an own goal from Hummels. Hummels has only just come on. It's his
5.
debut. And it really is a baptism of fire for him. Turning it into his own net.
And you know what? It's Mats Hummels.
Fiorentina celebrate out on the pitch. They've now made it 5-1. It's becoming a humiliation now for the Giallorossi, the 10-man Giallorossi. Lee with the corner. Palmer jumping up. That must go down as an own goal from the Germany icon. Almost nodding it into his own net. It's been rooted to the spot. Cuomo try his very best to find him. Clearly see that Hummels
Wow.
heading it beyond.
5-1. On his debut appearance for the club, own goal. Are you kidding me? Maybe there was something right now. I mean, come on. He's still a player of high class. I mean, he's still a very talented player. This is just one mistake, and it really was just, it's a true mistake. So Lee tries to send it wide. You're pulling on him, yanking on him. Wow. And now Roma is getting caught out. Sotil. I told you, I hope it gets 6. Minchia. Pellegrini almost got an own goal. Goodness freaking gracious.
Springing upfield. Ricardo Sotil.
Golly, dude. How does this even get to this point? You know, how do you even get to that? Corner comes in.
Towards Ranieri. Now Colpani from distance.
Thank God. Seriously, anymore
Out wide.
I'd be out of a job, I think.
More activity.
Goodness gracious. Can you believe that? Can you believe it? Like, really, like, how do you even get like that?
Point in 3 games now for Ivan Juric. Pressure.
Why is it orange?
certainly piling up. Whether will force the freak in Roma to push the button and dismiss him. Only time will tell.
He has to be dismissed. So now Ranieri and Keane are coming off.
Double change. Martin's flag will come on for Ranieri was on a yellow card. Lean on for Iconet. Or is it
Who?
Keane?
Oh. I don't think
Just asking for clarification.
Adley comes on. Adley comes off.
It's actually Yasin Adli then coming off. That's the reason why we saw
For who?
was getting confused about that substitution.
Well, Chelsea won. Liverpool tied. Teams that I enjoy watching, at least. They all won. And that's okay. But I don't know. How do you even continue this match? I don't know. I don't think you can. I think you have 50. There's still 15 minutes to play, man. There's still 15.
Now, it does make way.
There's a triple change. I mean, they're out of subs now, so it has to be.
Good night's work. A brace. Just a yellow card, a slight blemish. Spina. But it has stayed on. Perhaps just push up into midfield. He can play there.
Fiorentina still in possession right now. 15 more minutes to play in this game. Goodness freaking gracious. Are you kidding me right now?
That's on the ball, they push up and then defensively drop back. Santel. Richards.
Nothing like sports to get you in a bad mood, huh?
Dom. Well, he got Everton twice midweek in the Conference League. Richardson. Dom.
Richardson, right? No. I don't even want to like. How do you even? I want to. I don't know how to.
Verona. For Fiorentina. On Genoa. So it's fresh. Saying Mario Balotelli, Super Mario is back. Balo is back in Serie A. Dom. Just overran the ball there. Red by Comwoodson. Really good game. For only 4. Roma Fiorentina haven't conceded a single goal in the final 30 minutes of play this season.
15 minutes, maybe 5-2, but goodness gracious.
Matches. Roma will have any hopes of winning the game or collecting anything from it. They're trying at least make the scoreline look more respectable than this.
I don't even know what to say anymore, man. I'm so exhausted. I'm done. You know, like.
And get beyond Dodon. Still with Zaleski. Down by Kone. Away with ball.
Oh my goodness, it's given away again, and now it's a foot race for Fiorentina. For Sotil.
Sotil.
Oh, he's gonna beat out. He's gonna beat out. He's gonna beat him out.
Now Gosens joining in.
Mink, yeah, in a corner for Fiorentina.
6 goals for the second week on the trot.
So my girlfriend's gonna be here at 4:15. 4:15 my time. I think. What is it? What are you like? What are you? 11 hours ahead of me, Yasir?
Martinez Cuarta. Out from the back. Stinging the gloves of the Roma keeper. They fully exploit their numerical advantage now. Fiorentina get another. Well then by Sotil. Mini was there.
Cleared away by Pellegrini, and now it's just Dodo, and they can just keep it for the next 10 minutes. I'm.
Turns. So it is next Tuesday with the midweek round, the only midweek round of the Italian top 4 this season.
So right now Fiorentina has the ball, has possession. Roma can't contain anything.
Bologna's postponed. Heavy rainfall.
I mean, even like, I think Roma fans want De Rossi to come back, and even if he comes back and loses every single match, it'll be at least more.
Reach out the keeper, then Richards
And there's a second hit.
coordinated himself and got
Could've been
the shot
worse.
away. And hit the target.
I think that what Roma fans want is De Rossi more than anything. Even if he comes back to lose, I don't think anybody cares. I think it's just about giving him a chance, giving him Roma signed him for 3 years and then they fired him after 4 games.
Promoted from youth team coach at Monza 2 seasons ago.
I don't even know what the hell what do you even do at this point? Like, this is not.
Top half of the table finish in his first season.
I don't know.
drop with relative ease. Caught the attention of Fiorentina post Vincenzo Italiano with Bologna. A shaky start, mentioned that.
10 minutes left.
Getting the best out of Keane. Getting the best again out of Colban, who was so crucial to him during his time at the Upal Stadium. As Goodmanson to return as well, which is very promising.
We have a Fiorentina player down injured. Hang on 1 second. Oh, I don't need this one open. Wait, has that been echoing the entire time? Damn, I'm sorry. I hope it didn't echo. You're supposed to just hear me. I don't even know what to do anymore. Like, you know, you can't even do anything as a fan. You can't do anything as a fan. You can, you know, get everybody to say hire back De Rossi, but it's not up to the fans. It's up to the owners. And if the owners choose not to bring him back, they're not going to bring him back. There must have been bad blood. He must not have agreed. But I gotta say that this performance in itself is enough to say, you know what? Maybe he's an asshole. Maybe he's whatever. But we cannot keep on losing. This is supposed to be a top 5 team. Maybe even a top 4 team. I can't even like put this into words. Like, you know, you ever like have 2 things going for you in one day, and one of them comes out really good and one of them is really bad. That's how today is. Today I got my football team got its 2nd win of the season out of like 2-6 right now, which is great against a division rival, which is perfect. But Roma lose 5-1 and get one guy sent off. Are you kidding me? Like, I understand 2 good things can't happen. Like, I'm a Patriots fan and a Roma fan. 2 good things can't happen in a row. You know, it's either one or the other. Yasir, thank you so much for watching, man. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you for the viewing. I appreciate it. Kone draws a foul and gives it to... Like, this really has been the biggest FU to everybody that's a Roma fan, this game. This game is like the biggest middle finger down like down the throat, up the... Like, it's like this right now is what ownership and Juric are doing. Not playing your signing that came here. You fire a coach that you signed 3 years after 4 games. That's the first FU. This season has been the biggest like middle finger, biggest hand up the asshole, hand up the rectum. This is the worst management from this team in a while. This Roma very well might be Chelsea. You know, they very well might be the Chelsea of Serie A. But I do not believe, wow, not a single Roma player for man of the match. None of them deserve it, really. Oh my gosh, it could have been 6. Fire the coach. Then you sign on a multi-million-dollar player. I mean, a very and I don't even know if he was signed on or he came as a free transfer. Hummels, you don't play him at all. You hire this guy who's from Torino, who's, you know, unproven in big games. Baldanzi gets a foul for Roma.
These final 5 minutes must have time to fly by. Get away from Florence as quick as possible ahead there. The good news is the game as quick as you can expect, quick as possible against Torino. Next Thursday, will Ivan still be in charge?
No, he should not be in charge. The game against Torino, they're going to keep him. No, you can't keep him against your former club. If you lose there, then you absolutely have a plea for match fixing. Goodness gracious. Kone, Indica, Dybala, Baldanzi, all way too talented for this team. Jeez. Nope, 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 nope. $30 million striker does absolutely nothing for...
Richardson helps it up. Colpani. Spring forward here. He has pace. This man here, Godot. And here he's continued his run.
Now we have Pizzilli. Pizzilli trying to... Oh, gets snuffed out. And that's...
Really disappointing from Baldanzi.
There is nothing to say at this point.
Evening, really.
There is absolutely nothing to say. Because there's nothing really you can do. There's nothing to do. What?
Got themselves back into the contest. Protest from the Roma bench and the Roma players. They felt Chelik was fouled in the build-up to the third goal. Was checked. Now spotted nothing.
Why is it like that?
Richardson.
It's orange. I don't want it to be orange. I don't like it orange.
Here it comes to the Argentine.
87th minute. 88th minute.
Boston's coming on. Sotil with the ball in. And Richardson for the first time. The rebound. Just like his previous effort. Able to hit the target. Paredes watching on again. The match is an unused sub to start. And Ivan Juric.
I'll even play Paredes over Pellegrini or Cristante. Cristante is not a top quality player. Paredes might be like out of form, but it doesn't mean he can't get into form. Cristante's been playing. He's been starting. And he's done nothing. Maybe a goal off the bench? It's not enough, man.
Is in the treatment room. So might just have to come off here. And Fiorentina will
Fiorentina have no more subs, so they can't.
be closing stage.
One guy. We're tied in people now. So it's 10 to 10 in players.
Both sides will finish the match with 10 players. Gibson, Gudbranson and Mandragora. It's possible that they're able to win like this without those two available.
I think this shows a lot about the character of Ivan Juric. Shows that he didn't prepare when he came to Roma. He expected to do the same thing he did with Torino, with the quality of Roma. Can't do that. You can't do it. Low quality performance works with low quality players. Low quality coaching works with low quality players, or at least mid quality coaching with mid quality players. You don't work mid quality performance or mid quality coaching strategy with high players. You don't play your underperforming players because they have the name, because Cristante got called up for Italy, because Pellegrini got called up for Italy. They don't deserve it. And they've proven that. Every single game, they do not deserve to be on the pitch. And now we get shocked when they lose? No. Now, but we keep him. But you keep all three. Juric the dipshit, Pellegrini the dumbass, and Cristante the dumbellina. You keep all of them. 2 minutes, thank God. Put me out of my misery. Get a sixth and just do nothing, please. I'm so tired of this. I'm at a loss for words. You know, you can't do anything else. Like, there's nothing left to do. Marseille and PSG are... It's the same goal from halftime, 3-0 for PSG. It was a goal from João Neves, a own goal from Leonardo Balerdi, and Bradley Barcola, assisted by Ousmane Dembélé for PSG. In that other match, the Spanish one, the Sociedad and Osasuna, it's still 2-0 for Osasuna. So far, that is those are the live games left in Europe. Oh, I missed the Berlin and Frankfurt game. Yeah, it's it. This is the game. That's it. What the hell? There's a safety in the... Wow. Very interesting game. If you like American football, you should watch. Some of these games today are crazy. That's the game. Good freaking thank God. You kidding me? I want to wake up tomorrow, go to sleep tonight, wake up tomorrow and say, Roma here. We have parted ways with Ivan Juric. That truly was the most embarrassing loss I have seen from Roma. I truly don't see another way that was so bad. That was so embarrassing. There's no other way to put it. I really think that I don't even know what to say, man. I just embarrassing. An embarrassing loss to an embarrassing performance by an embarrassing team. They didn't deserve to be in the game. They didn't deserve anything that happened today. Even Kone's goal, his first goal for Roma, comes in a 5-1 loss where Hermoso, his fellow new signee, gets a red card, gets sent off, gets a double yellow red card sent off. Are you kidding me? I don't even know how do you continue to coach this team? What do you even say to the players after this loss? What do you say? Do you say, sorry guys, this was my bad? 5-1 is it's like, how do you even... I don't even know. What do you do? What do you do after 5-1? Do you just go home and say, we'll get him next week? We'll get him in the reverse fixture. Are you kidding me? 4-5-1? This was worse than the Madrid-Barca game. And I mean, that one had more of an impact on the fans and the players. But this is brutal. This, I think, is more embarrassing than losing at home. I would say they're on the same level. I'd say Madrid and Roma need to really step the hell up. Maybe relieve each other of coaching. We will gladly take... I will gladly take... Carlo Ancelotti. He used to play for Roma. Let him come here, coach us, take us to the promised land. Or De Rossi, bring him back. And you know what? Madrid can take whoever the hell they want. They can go back and get Zidane if they'd like. They're the kind of club that you don't need anything. You can just sign whoever you want. You don't need to persuade. You just say, hey, Madrid has an opening. How about you take over? We have Mbappe, Bellingham, Vinny, and Rodrigo. Do something, But it's not so far. These two teams, they performed about as shit as each other today. It's embarrassing. At least one of my teams won today. Second win of the season for the Patriots. Let's go. But this is horrible. Like this cannot be the case next week. Next week, who do they play? Roma plays on Thursday again. Coming up, which is when Europe. No, are we on international break? Are we on international break? No, we can't be on international break. What's going on? We cannot be on international break because if matches. No, we play. Oh, there's just no game. There's no game this week. We just go. I mean, there is a game, but they play Torino on Thursday. Torino on Thursday. Hopefully, there will be no Ivan Juric. And then the following Sunday will be Roma Verona. And I don't think I'll be covering any of them. Sorry for that. Ugh, sorry, that was gross. But it's a body function. I'm not going to. Yeah, we have back to back league games, and this will really, I think this needs to be a statement to, 2 wins. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, the De Rossi era. Then we start off with a win, draw, win. So a win, 2 wins and a draw. Look pretty good. From then draw, loss, draw, loss, win, but a penalty win against Dynamo Kiev. Really? A penalty? Come on. And then a 5-1 loss? Are you kidding me? This cannot be the future of Roma. There needs to be a drastic change between today and Thursday. There needs to be something changed. De Rossi needs to either come back or we need to hire Zizou. We need to go get Zidane. Something needs to happen. Some kind of change needs to happen because this cannot be the future. We cannot fall. At this point, it looks like Roma's going to get freaking relegated. Are you kidding me? Really? They're only 1 point away, and Bologna has a game tomorrow. And if Bologna wins, then Roma drops to 12. I mean, rough start to the season, but you can forgive a rough start. Rough when we're getting into the week 9, 10. You've had like 5 games. And how many goals have Roma scored? 1, 2. No, actually. 1, 2. Yeah. 3, 4, 5, 6. 9 goals. 9 goals in how many games since Juric's in initiation, whatever the hell you want to call it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I already miscounted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's less than a goal per game. Are you kidding me? With the quality that you have, with the scoring capabilities of Dybala, Dovbyk, Baldanzi, and you cannot score a goal per game? Roma only won against bottom tier team. Udinese, I think, is starting to look like luck. I do not think that this is going to be the future. I think this is going to be done. I think the Juric era is going to come to a close. And I think everybody will be much better because of it. That's all I have for today. I thank you so much to Yasir for Yasir. I'm sorry, man. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I can call you Yasser, Yasser, but there's nothing really to say yes, sir, about. The player of the match was Eduardo Bove. That is the most embarrassing thing for Roma, and truly a statement for Bove to send to the Friedkin Group, the owners of Roma, says, I am the guy, and you need me at this point. So hopefully they can cancel the loan, take him back, play him in the midfield, or like on the side. It is. There's nothing else to say. Yeah, hopefully I can. I don't even know what to say there. Yeah, it really. I'm at a loss for words. Maybe I can be Sunday, November 10th, 6 a.m. for Pacific Standard Time. Maybe let's see. Maybe yeah. So 6 a.m. Pacific time. Hopefully I can wake up and watch Bologna take on Roma at the Stadio Olimpico, but there better be a big change between now and then, because if I have to get on and stream with 8-0 against Bologna or Napoli, because right now we play pretty much basic clubs. The next Europa League game is against Union Saint-Germain, but in Brussels away. And you have Verona and Torino upcoming the next couple of days, within the next week. Then you play 2 back-to-back, 4 back-to-back difficult games. Starting the 10th of November, Roma Bologna, Napoli Roma, Tottenham Roma, Atalanta Roma. That is a rough 4 weeks. There needs to be a significant change before then, and there needs to be more goals scored. There needs to be a better defense, because this can never happen again. That's all I have. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I hope to see you maybe November 10th, maybe another day. Hopefully on a Saturday, because I can do better on Saturdays. I can't do it on Sundays as often because go Patriots. But yeah, thank you so much for watching again. I really appreciate it. And until next time, peace.